Here is a Subaru Impreza. Before we get started though, let me give a quick shout out to Naya Motors Inc. for letting us use the car today to film the videos. They are a used car dealer here in Ottawa, Canada. Check out the link in description for their entire inventory. Now let's go ahead and get started. Go ahead and open the driver's side door. Now right when you open the driver's side door on the left side there, that's the primary hood release lever. Pull it in front of the vehicle right on top of the Subaru emblem there. You gotta put one finger in there and push it left. That's the secondary hood release lever. Push it left, at the same time lift up the hood. This hood requires a prop rod to keep it in place. So grab the rod, put it in that slot in the hood with the arrow marking it right there. Once the rod is in there, let it go. Now it's secured in place, it's not going anywhere. Alright, now that's the passenger side low beam bulb, then the high beam bulb, and that's the driver's side low beam bulb and the high beam bulb. First we'll start with the passenger side bulbs. Now in order to access the bulbs, we have to get this air duct out because that's what's preventing access to the bulbs. So to get that air duct out, we need to get a flathead screwdriver. Get the screwdriver and get those two clips off. Use the screwdriver to get the middle part, like twist it a couple times. Then the whole clip is spinning, then you just put one thumb on the outside part of the clip. Spin the middle part of the clip a couple times and then use the entire screwdriver to pry the clip out a little bit just like that, and then just grab the clip with your hands and just pull it out. Let's repeat the process for the other one. Spin the middle part a couple times, then use the screwdriver to pry the entire clip out like that, and then just grab it and pull it out. Now you should be able to just lift up the air duct and get it out of the way. Set it aside somewhere safe. Now we can access the bulbs easily. Now that green one, the one with the green label, that's the low beam bulb. To get it out, first you have to loosen the electrical connector and slide it off. Now press down there and push it down. It's very likely stuck on there, and it's no matter what you do, it just won't come off. You'll be there for like 5 minutes trying it out and you just won't come off. I'm going to show you a trick for it. The screwdriver. Get the screwdriver and put it in that slot right there. Now press down the electrical connector with one finger and then use a screwdriver to slide that connector off. Now you have to be careful that you do not just slide the connector or you slip off and you hurt your finger. So be careful. Push down on the connector only with the screwdriver, exactly the way I'm showing. Don't end up pushing it down on something else because you'll damage the bulb otherwise. So just push down the connector, and it's still going to take like 10-15 seconds, so be patient with it and use that to slide it out, and there you go. The connector comes off. Now in order to get the bulb off, you have to sort of twist it left like that, and then loosen it, and then it'll come right out. And there you go, the bulb is out. Let's take a closer look at it. The bulb size number is right there on it, H11. Get a new H11 bulb. That's what the bulb should look like. Get the bulb and let's put it in. When you're putting the bulb back in, just make sure the electrical connector is sort of tucked away so it doesn't get in the way. Yeah, let's put the bulb back in. When the bulb is in position, the base of the bulb will be like pointing at like 3 o'clock. We're going to twist it right to lock it in place, and once it's locked in place, the base will be at like 5 o'clock position. Just like that. Now let's get the connector out and slide it on. It only goes on in one way, so you can't do it wrong. Slide it on and then click it in place to lock it, and you are done. Right, so let's do it. Now it's clicked. Moving on to the high beam bulb. This one is much easier. The electrical connector comes off much easier this time around. So just press it down and it slides down. There it is. Now to loosen the bulb, just twist it to the left, and now it's loose. Get the bulb out. Let's take a closer look at it. This is a 9005 bulb. Again, 9005. Get the bulb back in and make sure it's looking the way it is over here in the video. And then you just have to twist it right. You have to make sure that none of the black part of the bulb is sticking out outside the metal part. See, right now the black part is completely in. So that's good. Bulb is now locked in place. Put the electrical connector back on and you are done. Let's now put the air duct back on. Now look at that part of the air duct. See that? That goes in the air box over there. So we have to align that properly. So align it the way I'm showing over here. Once it's in place, you should be able to sort of slide it at an angle in and out like that. Right? Align that and then align the holes for the clips over there. And now let's put the clips back in. When you put the clips back in, the middle part of the clip should be pulled out, so that way you can easily put the clip in. Right? So put the clip in and then push the middle part in to lock the clip in place, and you are done. Let's move on to the driver's side bulbs now. Those are the low beam and high beam bulbs. Over here, all you have to do is just get that washer nozzle, the washer fluid nozzle out of the way. That's held in place by one clip. That takes a Phillips head screwdriver, a star-shaped screwdriver. Use the screwdriver to loosen this a couple turns, and then you should be able to just sort of wiggle and pry the clip out yourself with just your hand. If you want, you can use the screwdriver to for more assistance to pry the clip out. And there it is. Get the clip out, and now you can move the nozzle and get better access to the bulbs. Again, this is the low beam bulb. Same process, same everything. Very likely the connector is going to be stuck, so we'll use the screwdriver trick again, and we'll put it in that slot over there from that gap. Not a slot, it's a gap. We'll put it over there and get the connector off. Now if you jump straight to this part of the video, I suggest going back and looking at the passenger side one, because that has better camera angles. But otherwise it's the exact same process. Same bulb, same process, same everything, same trick for the screwdriver. Get the connector off, twist the bulb left to unlock it, get it out. Same bulb, H11, get the new H11 bulb, and let's put it back in. Now when you put it back in over here though, the base of the bulb will be like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock when it's sitting in. Twist it right, and when it's locked in place, the base of the bulb will be like 7 o'clock, just like I show you over here. Once you're done, let's put the electrical connector back on, slide it on, and click it in place, and you're done. High beam bulb is much easier. The electrical connector comes off much easier this time around. Press it down, slide it off, twist the bulb left, and get the bulb out. Again, same bulb as the passenger side one. This is a 9005 bulb. It says it right there on the bulb, 9005. So get the new 9005 size bulb, put the bulb back in, and be sure that the black part of the bulb, like the bulb, goes behind that metal part in the light housing. See that? It should look the way I'm showing over here. The black part is completely behind the metal part. Then twist it right, lock it in place. Let's put the connector back on, slide the connector on, and make sure it's tight and locked in place. And that's pretty much it. Now we just need to put this clip back on, get that in place, push it down, and that's it. To close the hood, first you have to take the load off the prop rod to push it, get the rod out of the slot, put it back in its place like that, lower the hood, and slam it shut. Hope you found it useful.